Good morning all. In last lecture we had studied how to perform subtraction between two signals. In today's lecture we are going to learn two different concepts. The first one is time shifting property and the second important concept is amplitude scaling property. So to understand both the concept, let's consider one example. What is given? Under time shifting property we have to find out x of t is equal to u of t minus u of t minus 1. And under amplitude scaling, one example is given to us. With the help of this example, we have to find out 2 into x of t and half of x of t. So let's begin with the first property, that is time shifting property. As the name indicates time shifting property, it means that it will shift the time axis. You have to remember, in case of the time shifting property, you have to shift the x-axis, that is your time axis. So what is given? X of t is equal to u of t minus u of t minus 1. Please pay attention over here. What we need to follow? We have to perform the subtraction between two signals. You have to subtract u of t minus 1 from u of t. So what is the basic definition? What is the standard definition for unit step signal? Please pay attention over here. U of t is equal to 1 for t is greater than or equal to 0, which is equal to 0 for t is less than 0. I hope you have understood. I hope you have remembered the basic definition for unit step signal. So this is the basic definition for unit step signal. With the help of this, you have to draw the graphical representation of unit step signal. How you are going to draw the graphical representation? Do you remember? On x-axis we have to take time axis. On y-axis you have to consider the unit step signal. So as per the definition, u of t is equal to 1 for t is greater than or equal to 0. So let's consider 0 number line 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. What would be the amplitude over here? The amplitude for that particular values is 1. Am I right? I hope you have understood. Similarly, for t is less than 0, the value is what? The amplitude is 0. I hope you have understood how to draw the first signal. Now this is a given signal, that is u of t. Now as per this signal, u of t minus 1. Please pay attention over here how to perform the time shifting. As I told you, if it is a time shifting, you have to shift the time axis, not the y-axis, that is your final signal. Okay, so simply this is t minus 1. Let's consider t minus 1 is equal to 0. So what would be the value of t? T is equal to 1. So you have to shift unit step signal at t is equal to 1. So how you are going to draw that signal? Can anyone tell me? As I told you, you have to shift unit step signal at t is equal to 1. So you need to shift that particular signal towards right at t is equal to 1. The amplitude is 1. I hope you have understood how to perform the time shifting. Okay. Now what you need to do? Simply you have to subtract u of t minus 1. That is a shifted version of u of t signal from u of t. What you will get? What would be your final signal? Yes. Same procedure you need to follow. Already we had discussed in last lecture. You can consider 4 different rows. In first row take the time axis. In second row take u of t. On third row you have to consider the second signal. In this case the second signal is u of t minus 1. Now after that you can subtract that signal. You can perform u of t minus u of t minus 1, and with the help of that values you can easily find out. You can easily plot the graph. Am I right? So here directly we'll perform the subtraction. Now please pay attention over here. Here 0 to 1 the amplitude is 1. Here 0 to 1 the amplitude is 0. So we need to perform the subtraction. So it is 1 minus 0. What you will get from 0 to 1? The signal is like this. Am I right? From 1 to 2, here the amplitude is 1. Here 1 to 2, the amplitude is 1. 1 minus 1, it would be equal to 0. Again, if you check, for 2 to 3 the amplitude is 1. For 2 to 3 the amplitude is 1. Again you need to subtract, you need to perform the subtraction between two signals. So 1 minus 1, which is nothing but equal to 0. I hope you have understood how to perform the subtraction, how to do the time shifting property. Now similarly, we'll cover amplitude scaling. As the name indicates, amplitude scaling, it means that you need to perform, you have to do the scaling on y-axis. That is the final signal. Okay, please pay attention over here how to perform the amplitude scaling. Just now we had studied time shifting. You have to shift the time axis. Now we'll learn amplitude scaling. This is the given signal. What is the amplitude given? The amplitude for this signal is, let's consider it is 1. Amplitude for this particular signal is 1. And with the help of given signal, you have to calculate 2 into x of t. What you need to calculate? 2 into x of t. This is amplitude scaling. Okay, how you are going to plot that graph? As please pay attention over here, this is 2 into x of t. This is the given signal. You have to multiply x of t by 2. So what you need to, where you need to concentrate on the what? This is the highest amplitude. The final value of the amplitude is what? 1 in this case. So simply, if you substitute x of t is equal to 1, what would be the value over here? 2 into x of t would be, the amplitude will be 2. So how you are going to draw? Simply you have to multiply the given signal by 2. So the amplitude become 2. On x-axis you have to keep both the values as it is, because we have to perform amplitude scaling. In previous example we did time shifting. Okay, so here we have to perform the amplitude scaling. I hope you have understood this. This is 2 into x of t, so you have to check the amplitude for x of t. What is the amplitude given? It is 1. So here 2 into 1, which is nothing but 2. Simply you have to what? Perform the amplitude scaling. Now the amplitude is at 2. I hope you have understood this. Now next is what? The next example is given is we have to calculate half of x of t. So how you are going to do? Same procedure you have to follow. Now the amplitude is 1. If you divide the given signal by 2, what would be the new amplitude that you need to consider? It is 1 upon 2, or you can consider 0.5. On x-axis the range would be from -2 to 2. This is the half into x of t signal. I hope you have understood how to perform time shifting and amplitude scaling property. In next lecture we'll solve problem based on time shifting and amplitude scaling, which is nothing but the sketch. You have to do draw the sketch of that particular signal. Thank you so much.